So AI's got a lot of publicity lately because of the evolutions of ChatGPT and everyone using it for online content. But my question is, can we use it for online courses? Well, today you're going to come with me. We're going to go through the process of trying to generate as much AI course content as we possibly can. And for this, we're going to use Kajabi. So Kajabi has a new AI creator hub that allows you to create all of these assets basically through AI. This is the first time I've ever used it, so we're going to go through it together. I haven't tested any of this ahead of time, but we're going to give as many prompts as possible to create as much content through AI as possible, and let's see how it goes. Like always, this video is sponsored by Segmetrics, one of the best analytics platforms for online course creators, and I'll talk about Segmetrics a little bit later in the video, but let's dive into Kajabi AI. Now, like I said before, I don't know anything about Kajabi AI. So we're going to go through this together. I did already create a Kajabi account and I already have an online course. So I have an online course. It's in my Google Drive though, as you can see. So it's a combination of PDF downloads, transcripts, videos, everything that would typically make up an online course. So knowing that I already have the content for an online course, I'm going to fill out all the prompts through the AI generator and see how close we can get. So to set the scene, we are creating a course about automation. That's what my course is all about. It's all about automations. We use like Zapier, we use online program softwares, we use Make, we use all of this stuff to create online systems for to run your course, your shop, basically any of your web properties. We cover all of the integrations and automations. So if I wanted to make a course about that, but just using AI, is that possible? And that's kind of the goal of today's video. So like I said, we're going to be going through it together and I don't know how this is going to work. So it's going to be a big experiment. So it looks like for our Kajabi tools, you do have to have a Kajabi account to be able to generate these, but we can create a course outline, landing page copy, sales copy email, lesson content. This is what makes me a bit curious. Social media content and sales video script. So I think the first thing to start off with is the course outline. We're just going to go in the order that Kajabi shows it here. Because like I said, I have not done this before, so this is a big experiment to do it together. So if we start with the course outline, so it's going to ask us for a topic. So let's go try to give as much detail as possible. So online course automation and software integrations. Is there any more prompt? This is it. So generate course. Okay, so that took less than a minute. And let's see, introduction to online course automation. What is online course automation software integrations? Benefits of automation software integrations. Okay, setting up your online course, choosing the right ones, integrating automation and software integrations. They are just repeating the same words over and over. It doesn't really look like, I mean, in the first couple modules, it looks like maybe they're trying to define what these are. But again, they are just using these keywords over and over. So I'm not seeing a lot of, just at first glance, I'm not seeing a lot of description. I'm not seeing a lot of how-tos. I'm not seeing a lot of these are the softwares and these are the automations that will bring you through. So overall, I think if you're making a course about something that there is information widely available online, like something like sports, like if you did a golf one, like there's very clear rules to golf that I think that AI can access, but it looks like this topic might be a little too obscure and the AI is just really not there yet, but we're going to keep trucking along. So if we look at some examples, choosing the right automation, integrating, like I said, though, it doesn't really look like there's any comprehensive lessons and in-depth explanations that it suggests that we're going to go into. Okay, no problem. So if we go get started today, it takes us to the Kajabi pricing, but let me log into Kajabi and see if we can load this in directly. So I've logged into my Kajabi on a separate tab and I'm looking to see if you can upload this information directly, and it does not look like you can. So I think the Creator Hub, from what I can see, exists completely separate from your Kajabi account. I think it would make more sense if it was in the Kajabi account and then you could just load and apply this to create a new course. But it looks like that's not the case. You generate the course information and then you'll have to manually pull it over into your Kajabi portal from what I'm seeing already. By the time you see this video, things might have changed, but that's how it exists right now. Okay. So we're in the AI Creator Hub. We've got our course outline. It doesn't look like there's a way to download the course outline because when I click Get Started Today, it just brings me to the Kajabi sign up page. So if I say this, I don't know. It's okay if it doesn't save this anyways. I'm just going to copy this. And then we're going to go down to lesson content. If we go back up to course content, did it save this? It did not. Okay, so that's good to know. If you're in the Creator Hub and you're going through these items on the left-hand side, make sure you screenshot or copy and paste them because it looks like if you navigate to another one and then you go back, it's gone. The content that was generated is gone. Now you can regenerate content, but there's no guarantee that that's going to be the same. Okay, so let's go down and check out their lesson. So lesson content, enter your lesson topic below to create a lesson of your course. Lessons cover one idea. So it looks like you have to go in one by one to generate each lesson. What I thought it was going to do is take the course outline because when we did it, it generated a bunch of sort of pre-done modules and lessons. I thought when we went to lessons, it would bring those up and then ask if we want to modify any of those existing. But it looks like all of these elements are actually created from scratch. So if we go over to lesson content, that's fine because we're learning as we go. We're going to work with what they've given us and do one lesson topic at a time. So a lesson topic, say, because it's automation, I want to go do the zap here. Generate a lesson. Okay. And we have some really basic information. Zapier is a powerful tool. Great. So it does give you these prompts when there's text generated to be able to copy them. It also doesn't indicate that this is what it's doing copy. That's an icon sort of on computers in general that's identified as well, we want this to be able to copy and paste. But again, as from a usability standpoint, this doesn't look like, this isn't clear to people, I guess is what I want to say. So Zapier is a great tool. And then we're repeating a little bit down here. Again, Zapier is a great tool. Zapier is a powerful automation tool, which I've said a few times already. And then you can like the lesson. So again, with this lesson, it's generating text only. There's about 3 paragraphs plus a lesson summary that you can copy and paste from to insert manually into your Kajabi portal. Okay, so we've got our lesson content. Starting to understand how this is going to work out. Let's pop over to the landing page. I'd like to take a second to thank today's sponsors, Segmetrics, the best analytics platform for all online course creators. I know many of us rely on tools like Google Analytics and Facebook ads to understand how to improve our marketing, but these web-based tracking systems have a hard time understanding subscription products and the lifetime value of our customers, which is the whole reason we have courses in the first place. Segmetrics automatically connects into your courseware that you're already using and lets you see not only where your most valuable customers come from, but what aspects of your courses keep people coming back for more, increasing engagement, and also ultimately reducing churn. So right now it's time to uncover the hidden profits of your marketing. And to make that even easier, Segmetrics is offering you 2 weeks absolutely free and 15% off your first 3 months with them. All you have to do is go to segmetrics.io/marg. That's segmetrics.io/MARG to take ownership of your marketing and start uncovering the hidden profits left in your funnel. Thank you so much, Segmetrics, for sponsoring this video. So same idea. I'm going to rewrite the course topic. Now, the interesting thing here is in the course outline, we've already written the course topic. So you would think the landing page would also be able to pull this topic from the course outline, but it looks like this gets entered totally separately. So we're going to work with it. Automation. I'm going to copy this just in case it's going to ask me for the topic. So generate landing page copy. So assuming for landing page, there's a bunch of different landing pages when people use the word landing page. So it could be a short form landing page. It could be a long form sales page. But here it looks like it's a very short form landing page with some sign up opportunities. So let's see what sort of sales copy it comes with. This online course is designed for knowledgeable entrepreneurs who want to automate their online course software integration. Okay. Our course is better than other similar products, which is strange wording there, because it provides comprehensive step-by-step instruction, detailed video tutorials along the way. Save time. Okay. So this is a pretty short landing page. No problem. Now we understand. I'm curious what it wants to do about sales email copy. So again, course topic. Luckily, I copied that so I can just paste it in. And I will make a note on the left-hand side where there is the menu. It looks like our tools here: online course generator, lesson content generator, landing page copy generator, and now sales email copy generator. From a user experience standpoint, just my commentary is that the ones that are above it, it looks like those are completed. Like the fact that they're above it and they're being pushed up as we click on them would indicate an experience that those have been completed. But when I go back and click on them, there is nothing there. So just some feedback as far as like the user interface of this. I don't love that it implies that these are lessons or tools that have already been accomplished when it doesn't actually save anything in those. So let's go ahead and generate sales email copy. So after you build your sales email, I recommend you also create a sales video script. Okay. So for sales emails, hi, customer name. Feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of setting up, managing online courses and software integrations? Automation can take advantage of my course, learn about automating your online courses. Link to purchase, core courses following benefits, add a testimonial, don't miss out on the opportunity to make your life easier. So it's picked up on some of the language of like automations and knowing that automations in general make your life easier. So we're starting to see a little bit of the artificial intelligence decipher what it's about. And this is sort of the first indication we've seen of that in sales email copy. I would say the sales email is not bad. So if you're going to use this tool for anything, using it for sales email copy, this is a really good starting template. So liking that. And like I said too, before you move on to the next one, make sure you copy it somewhere safe because it does not save it in the interface. So sales email copy, actually it doesn't look bad. So sales video script, let's see what it creates here. Are you looking for a way to automate your online course software integration? Well, look no further. This course will allow you. So this isn't bad. If it was anything that you were going to use from this, the sales email copy and the sales video script as starting points or jumping off points, I think are a good idea. The course outline, I don't love. The lesson content, I don't love. Landing page copy, it's kind of meh. But if you were going to use this tool, popping straight down to sales email copy, sales video script, and using those as jumping off points, these look pretty good. They look as pretty good starting points. Social media content. Okay, so it caters it to the specific one. Let's see what it's going to do for TikTok for this. So it looks like for TikTok, it's not only giving video suggestions, but it's giving like scene suggestions. So this is interesting. So video suggestion, a person typing on a laptop with a frustrated expression on their face. You're tired of manually integrating online courses and software. Person with a relieved expression on their face and their hands in the air. I found a way to automate the process and save time. Person with a laptop and smile on their face and now you can focus. So this is a very standard way of going through someone's pain points and a resolution to their pain points. Looks like it uses that really simple formula and then maps out something visual for your TikTok video to correspond with it. As we know with TikTok, engagement is everything. So I think these are a bit dry, to be honest. It's a good starting point. Maybe some ideas, you can keep generating them. So you can keep clicking this and then it should generate new ones. And as you go and generate more, you can look out for some jumping off points. So it looks like this one's using the same formula. We can go and hit add more detail. So what does this do? So it adds more text to one of the 3 points. And then you can say, make it funny, make it inspiring. So what happens if we make it? So I think they added words like, let's have some fun while we're at it, and efficient workflows, all with a smile. So not super funny, but if you want a jumping off point, this could be useful to get the blood flowing and generate some ideas. Okay, so all in all, the Creator Hub, not bad. I know this is the first iteration of it, so I don't want to like totally tear it apart. So it's actually pretty decent if you're using it for sales email copy and video sales script, like I said, as a jumping off point. Course outlines are so important, so I actually would not trust AI for this, at least just not yet. And the lesson content needs to be mapped out by you because you're the expert. So that's why I would not use lesson content for this either. Landing page copy, it looks like it's too simple. Typically for online courses, you want to explain a lot of things about the course, and we'll go through a separate video on how to put together a great landing page. But the sales copy, video script, I would say great starting off points. Social media, generate a few of them, add some of these variations to them, and then see what it brings up for you. But again, you really have to know the audience of your social media and cater to the platform accordingly. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video.